feed me.
In hindsight, I wish I had the foresight not to buy this Pease pudding, because I don't even know what it really is. But yeah, I saw this in Asda, and I've seen it there for a while, for months now, and I always intended to buy it, but I kind of backed out. But the last time I went in Asda, I thought, fuck it, I'm going to splurge out 50p for this. But yeah, I don't really know what this is. It says, traditionally served hot with boiled meat. Boiled meat. I can't say I've ever had it, considering it's the 21st century. But apparently, I asked my mum about this, and apparently this is the sort of stuff that she had as a kid, back in like probably the mid to late 60s. Oh, that also explains obviously the retro design on this front as well. But yeah, I mean, I'm just going to pop this in the microwave for however long it says, and we will have some delicious fun. I was just about to say after the jump cut, because actually, first time on the show, fuck me, I actually got to open something up with a tin opener. Not something I use very often. No, is this really hard to do in front of a camera, in front of a pop shield, surprisingly. Okay, so we're going to give it a sniff test while it's cold, and then we're going to bung it in the microwave, and then, you know, eat it, because it's fucking food. Oh, okay, there we go, I think we're done. Oh, they're going to be a pain in the ass to get out now. Give me a sec, please don't cut myself. Oh, yum. It reminds me of when you open like a tin of refried beans. I'm going to give it a quick sniff. You know what, it just smells like mushy peas. I don't know if mushy peas are a thing outside of the UK, but let me tell you, proper mushy peas are Gert Lush, tinned mushy peas are pretty mediocre. But I'm going to put this in the microwave, and we'll be right back after the jump cut. False alarm, I just wanted to show what it looked like when it came out of the tin. It stayed in shape, which I've never seen before. Alright, jump cut. And here we go, our delicious pile of Pease pudding, even though I'm pretty sure it's not pudding in the sweet sense. I'll tell you right off the bat, the texture is a lot more firmer than mushy peas. In fact, it was actually a bit of a pain in the ass to stir, but yeah, I mean, it's just, I think it's literally just like yellow split peas, whatever that is. I know I had them before. Let's give it a sniff test. They're very stodgy. Yum. Not a huge amount of smell, but yeah, it just reminds me of mushy peas, and I hope they taste decently because it doesn't look that appetizing. I mean, this is literally some shit from the 60s that for some reason they still sell to boomers and stuff. Okay, boomer. But yeah, I'm going to give it a taste now. I am both curious and terrified, though I can't imagine it being that bad. Yeah, it's like mushy peas, but like flavourless. I mean, I'll eat it, but yeah, I can't really recommend it because, I mean, that's just the point. Like, why would you spend 50p on this when you can... So it's outside the shot. I don't know why you would spend 50p on this when you can get like a tin of mushy peas which are better for like 20p. I mean, you might need to add some white pepper to those mushy peas to make them better, but still, white pepper doesn't cost a lot in the long run. So I do not recommend these just because they're a bit flavourless and a waste of money. I mean, they're edible. They are fully edible. You're not going to want to vomit. But yeah, not really worth the effort. And how dare they? On the picture, it looks so smooth and creamy. Oh, God. But yeah, it's so different when you actually cook it. Maybe if you did it on the hob, it would look differently, but that's just a waste of fucking time and effort doing this shit on the hob. I don't use the microwave very often. I'm going to put that down. It's actually starting to burn my fingers. Ow. But I do not see the point of these in the slightest. They're edible, but not very spreadable. But you know what? Pease pudding just reminds me of like an old story from my childhood, which I'm now going to spend an hour talking about. No, I'm not. I will say that the aftertaste isn't that great, so it's even got that against it. But yeah, don't bother buying these. It's easy. Just get yourself a tin of mushy peas and some white pepper, and you'll be in Flavour Town for a fraction of the cost. Probably about half the cost. I think the only reason why they make these is for nostalgia for like boomers and stuff. Old people who don't know any better. I'm sorry, that's really mean, but it's also true. I mean, old people are the reasons why the Tories are in power, so fuck them.